Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively.
Good morning, Frederick. Today is Friday, August 16th. I'm your host, Dani Gurry. I don't know if you can hear that. The cat, I got the cat. My daughter's cat, of course, an automatic mouse that he taps. Oh, he's chasing it, Mama Cone. He was scared of it for a while. I posted a video on my TikTok of him jumping, scared of the mouse, and now he's playing with it. Of course, while we're on the show, but it's all great. It's just running against the door. All right, here's a rundown of today's show. Goodness gracious. We're supposed to be getting better as we get to 100. I don't know. All right, we've got Chris Michaels from WFMD's Morning News Express with local news, weather, and sports. I'll tell you about all the giveaways that we'll be drawing this evening. What's happening in Frederick from the best calendar that is anywhere in Frederick. And I'm telling you, I spent about an hour last night putting up some really great events at New Spire Arts. There's some professional development classes that they're doing there, and I think you'd love those. They're fantastic. And today we talked to Brooke Desantis from Love for Lochlin. She's going to chat about the organization and her event on September 21st that you're all invited to. And then Jennifer Carpenter from Nevermore Weddings and Events, as well as Jenuine Yogi. And then I catch up with Shannon Flannery, the founder of Everything Frederick and More, the home of Everything Frederick, location right on Market Street, and the real estate goddess from Maurer Realty. Catch up with her, and that'll be great because I haven't talked to her since the first show, and we're now at show 98. Unbelievable. The 100th show is coming up on Tuesday. Can't believe it. Head to Good Morning Frederick's Facebook page. Share that 100th show post. You can share it now or this weekend, maybe on Monday. I would love to have the most people to date watch the show. Now, the top video that we've ever done was the debut on April 1st. And that video, or that stream, got 7,500 views. And I know we can beat it. I didn't have any subscribers then, right? I mean, I'm not sure if a lot of people were watching just to see if I kind of fell on my face with this opportunity. You know, how people like to watch the car wreck, even though they can't turn away. They don't want to see it. I think that's why a lot of people watched. But look, I would love to try to beat that number, and it would be great. We need to get some people together to watch the show, even if you just turn it on your computer and walk away. Like, I would be very grateful for that on Tuesday morning. Also, while you're at the Good Morning Frederick Facebook page, go ahead and fill out that show survey. I would love your feedback, good, bad, and different. You know, give me the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's okay. And subscribe to YouTube. We're only about 320 subscribers away from the 1,000 goal that I put out, I think it was in June, to hit by September. I want to welcome all of our new subscribers. I was interviewing Russ Hodge yesterday, and he's like, yep, I get that notification every morning that you're live, and I know it can be annoying, but just ignore it, delete it. It's really great that you subscribe, and I really appreciate it. And if you're wondering what this show is all about, maybe you're new here, it's really about you, Frederick. It's about the people, the community, and what is happening in our town. It kind of reminds you that there's a lot of great stuff here in Frederick, and so many amazing people. I have no shortage of content, which is awesome. And there's going to be lots more coming up very soon. All right, the new 100 show shirts are now at the home of Everything Frederick. Now, the regular price is going to be $25, of which the proceeds will be donated to Christmas Cash for Kids. So everything between now and December, all the proceeds from merch sales, that's where it's going to benefit. Now, of course, if something happens that we're trying to support midway through the, from now to then, I'm going to find the way. I'm going to find the way to raise the money. But right now, they're going to be the beneficiary of the proceeds of the sale of those shirts. But come this Sunday, noon to 2, you can pick up your 100th show shirt for just $15. So if it's worth it to save $10 to you, then head down to the home of Everything Frederick this Sunday and see Mama Cone and I. All right, let's get this Friday going so we can get you closer to the weekend. As always, we want to thank our show sponsor, We Help You Move. Whether you're moving across the street or somewhere around the country, Nicholas and his team of moving experts make that process easier. We Help You Move is veteran-owned and a great supporter of our community. WeHelpYouMove.com. And when you see on social somebody saying, hey, do you recommend a mover? I would love it if you would put We Help You Move as an answer. They are fantastic, and they helped move us into the home we're in now. They did an amazing job. WeHelpYouMove.com. All right, let's check out the giveaways that we've got. So today's the last day. Go ahead and text CAUSE to 888-465-2944, and you can get a pair of tickets to Climbing for a Cause, which is tomorrow at Tree Trekkers. We've been talking about it. It is finally here. You can win the tickets. You can have the tickets to go to Climbing for a Cause. I can email them right to you, and you can go ahead and redeem and get your climb time all taken care of. I also have those 2 tickets to Troy Fest, which happens on September 7th. I also have 5 Maryland Lottery scratch-offs for you. You can head to mdlottery.com and get information about all the available games. Download that free app so you can scan your tickets at home. Make sure they're all winners. And please play responsibly with that. Tree Trekkers 3-hour adventure ticket. That is for a standard ticket available for the season. Text TREE. And then 4 tickets to any game, regular season at the Frederick Keys. They play through Labor Day, regular season. So you're going to want to text Keys if you'd like to head out there if you haven't been there this year yet. And it's a lot of fun. We were just at Keys Stadium last night for a sponsor appreciation event. They let people take batting practice out on the field and stuff, and so that was a lot of fun. All right, let's find out what is happening with our local news, weather, and sports. I've got Chris Michaels. Well, happy Friday, my friend. I'm loving your captions now.
Oh yes. You know me. I try to bring some sort of happiness to the news, and I figured if I read, about murders and all that stuff, maybe if I do it with a smile, maybe people won't think of it as bad news, right?
There you go. There you go. I like it. It's all with the inflection. There you go. Just do it in a happy tone.
I got to Google what the word inflection means here because you and Bob, you kill me with all these big words that you use. Listen, my education level, I've said this before, is Dr. Seuss's Cat in the Hat. All right, that's my education level. Please stop with the big words. Bob always does that to me on air. Uses these big words. Good morning, my friend. How are you?
I'm great. How are you today?
Well, I tell you what, you look lovely every day, but on a Friday, you look even more lovelier. So there you go.
It's kind of like somebody says to you after about 18 beers at the bar. Yeah, you're looking great. Well, guess what?
Well, I got news for you. I got news for you. Even after 18, 20 beers, nobody's ever said I look good. It takes... Yeah, it takes about five 12-packs to make me look decent. So, yeah. But anyway.
Oh, gracious. Well, I failed miserably in delivering you guys anything. However, a little fairy will be delivering some goodies to you, hopefully arriving, well, anytime now. So they will leave some stuff for you guys at the front desk.
A fairy will be coming to deliver stuff for me. Okay, well, it depends what kind of fairy we're talking about here, but that's fine. Tinkerbell will be coming. Okay, good.
Well, she's an older gray-haired fairy, but yes, she will be there.
It's the lady with the prettiest hair in Frederick. I will say that. You do have the prettiest hair in Frederick, so there you go. I don't want to get your husband upset with me, so let me stop the compliments here.
Yeah, you're all yes. I love it. I
want to give a quick shout out, and I forgot to do it yesterday. So I was broadcasting live over at Back to School Night with the Frederick County Sheriff's Department, and our friends over at Intense Barbecue was over there. Dani,
I love Rob and Robin. They're amazing.
Rob recognized me, and I got to tell you something. And I'm not just saying this, okay? He is a genius. Why is he a genius? Okay, listen to this. All right, I know we're busy. We have news, but I want to say this, okay? Yeah. He put brisket on top of a waffle, Dani, with coleslaw on top. It's genius. Yes.
I've not had that. I love their meat parfaits. I think that's one of the greatest inventions ever. But I will have to get on him. I have not tried that yet.
So good. I mean, you've had chicken on waffles, but brisket on waffles with coleslaw on top, my three favorite things. Then you put on their sweet barbecue sauce. Oh my goodness, Dani, it was just out of this world. So thank you to them. The food was great. Also, too, we had a listener today. Me and Bob were complaining that we wanted corn, and our listeners are the best. So we had a local farmer brought us in, me and Bob, a bunch of corn who was listening. So
aren't you lucky? I love corn on the cob.
And this just goes to echoing everything you say 100 times, and I agree with it 100%, is our local businesses in Frederick, the business owners, they truly, I can't say how much we love them. They're the backbone. So
agree.
All right. So getting to look, news is not terrible, not bad news. Well, bad news if you're a cat, but if you're not a cat, the news isn't that bad. What do I mean by that? Well, the Frederick County Health Department says a stray cat found on the 300 block of Garfield Road has tested positive for rabies. Animal control officers, have collected the cat on Wednesday after it attacked two people. The cat is described as a female with dark gray domestic short hair, about 1 year old. It has a white neck, belly, and paws. Now, you can see the picture over on our website at WFMD.com. The health department says that anyone who has come into contact with the cat between July 31st and August 14th should consult with their health care provider and notify community health services. I'm going to read that again just in case. If you came with contact with that cat between July 31st and August 14th, you should consult your healthcare provider and notify the Community Health Service Office at 301-600-3342. Or, of course, if their pets have come into contact with this cat, consult your veterinarian and the Environmental Health Office at 301-600-1717. This was why, and I know some people let their cats out, but this is why, for me personally, I'm a big proponent of leaving your cats and all your pets inside the house for that reason.
Yep.
Now, despite the rain we experienced from Tropical Storm Debbie last week and the rain before that, the D.C. metro region still remains under a drought watch.
Wow.
That's according to the Interstate Commission. Now, the drought watch. Boy, you gotta love autocorrection, huh? Not dough watch, drought watch. According to the Interstate Commission on the Potomac River Basin, they say that it is not as bad as before. Debbie blew through that drought, that is. But the Potomac received a boost from the Tropical Storm Debbie, but is returning to normal levels. And yes, I said dough, and that was supposed to be drought.
I'd like to watch some dough. I'd like to watch some dough roll right in.
Yeah, you gotta love autocorrection, right? Now, there'll be 2 road closures in Frederick County in late August, beginning Monday, August 26th. The Blacks Mill Road Bridge at Hunting Creek will be closed for about 2 weeks to allow County Department Highway Operations crews to shore up that bridge, which is a good thing. The second closure will be on Highland School Road between Route 17 and the property 10814. That will also begin on August 26th and last for 3 weeks. Crews will replace pipes and clean ditches along that road. Signed detours will be set up in both locations. So there you go. Your tax money going to work for you right there.
Yes, I don't understand, though, why they always do these projects right when school is starting.
I agree with you 110%. Right when it's going to be busier, there's going to be school buses all over the place. Absolutely. Yeah. Right. Do it before. I agree. Yeah. This is why I would vote for you if you ever ran for elected official, Dan.
Never running.
I don't blame you. And now taking a look at weather. 90s the high today, mix of clouds and sun early, followed by cloudy skies this afternoon. Again, high around 90. Later on tonight, low 70, considerable cloudiness, occasional rain showers after midnight. So just kind of be aware of that. And I got to tell you real quickly, you know what I'm doing tonight, Dani?
What are you doing tonight?
I am time traveling, me and my wife. We got some comp tickets to the original boy band's New Kids on the Block in Columbia, Maryland. So, I'm going to be doing...
Candy Girl.
Absolutely. And they're famous here. I'm sure your viewers didn't want to see that, but yeah. You're trying to get people to watch. I'm sure a lot of people just logged off after that. I'm sorry. And I probably should have had this pointed up a little bit more so you saw more of my top part and not my bottom part. But that was the New Kids on the Block dance.
Thank God you're not wearing a crop top. That's all I got to say.
Well, I mean, would you want to see this in a crop top? No. So, but yes, I will be attending the New Kids on the Block today. And also Paula Abdul's going to be there.
Wow.
Straight up now, tell me, baby, you love me.
Oh, yeah.
And then DJ Jazzy Jeff without the Fresh Prince.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, I'm going to be wearing my acid jeans. Okay.
You're throwing it way back.
Yes, my fanny pack. And I will be getting a wig for when I had hair.
There you go.
So it's going to be back to the 90s. It's going to be a fun night.
I love it. I love it. Well, you guys enjoy. Have an awesome weekend and be safe. And I will see you on Monday.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Dani, and enjoy your weekend. All you great viewers out there, thank you so much for putting up with me. I truly appreciate it. You guys are saints.
Have a good one. See you later.
Take care.
Oh, my gracious. Whew. That is great. That is great viewing right there. All right, quick break, and then we're going to have the best calendar in the land. And we're going to have Brooke Desantis, Jennifer Carpenter, and Shannon Flannery. They're all coming up just after this. Oh, boy.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shannon Flannery beyond color.
Crab Shop is open. Join Habitat for Humanity of Frederick County, Maryland for the 9th annual Blue Crabs and Blueprints celebration on Saturday, August 24th at the Walkersville Carnival Grounds. This family-friendly day includes crabs from JB Seafood, food trucks, live music, and yard games. This fun-filled day supports Habitat's home repair and home build programs, making a difference year-round right here in Frederick County. Crabs must be pre-ordered by August 19th, so don't delay. Get your crabs now for this Maryland-style crab feed.
All right, let's talk about what is happening in our great town of Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Atlas Wood Floors, serving the area for more than 34 years. They'll do wood floors, luxury vinyl plank, pretty much anything you want to put on your floor surface, they can handle. You want to give them a call, they'll come out and give you a quote. You're going to call 301-948-9663. That's 301-948-WOOD. Or go to atlaswoodfloors.net. Now, when you go to atlaswoodfloors.net, I think you can click on the Contact Us form. Put your details in there and just in the notes, put, "Hey, Jeff, we want you to come out and give us a quote." And he'll be out. And he'll take care of you. He'll take great care of you like he has for hundreds of other customers. He'll show you photos of some work that they've done, and it is absolutely stunning. You will be very, very satisfied. atlaswoodfloors.net. All right, if you want to know what is happening in Frederick, you got to go to the best calendar that I spend hours and hours and hours updating because there are so many things happening. And just when you think you've got it all figured out, I will tell you, they add more. People add more, and I have to keep checking a lot of these calendars for new additions, just like I did yesterday. So New Spire Arts put up a bunch of these really cool professional development courses that they're offering from some of our local experts, which is phenomenal. I mean, look, they've got everything from tax information and how to start a business and disaster preparedness, all kinds of stuff. So you can search on the calendar. If you use the Control F on your computer and you type in New Spire Arts, it'll pull up all the events that are happening at New Spire Arts. It's pretty phenomenal that way. All right, let's see what is happening. Today is Friday. WFRE is down at the Montgomery County Fair today. They're broadcasting live. Andy Webb is doing his show, Free Ride Live, from the Montgomery County Fair from 3 to 7. So if you're not faired or carnivaled out yet, and don't forget, we got the Frederick Fair coming up very soon. You've also still got some carnivals. You got the Alpha Firemen's Carnival and Rocky Ridge Volunteer Fire Company Carnival. Those are happening as well. And Slip Back, great local band, is playing live at Benstown at 8 p.m. tonight. You can go get some cool appetizers like their Hush Puppies. Amazing. And you can sit and watch a great band, dance, and get your weekend started right. Also, I think it is on, Fridays at Benstown, half off crushes. Oh my gosh, their orange crushes, grapefruit crush is what I had last time. Amazing. Half off on Fridays, which you gotta love. I don't know if that's limited to happy hour. 4 to 7 maybe. I'm gonna say that just in case, but 4 to 7. You can get half off your orange crushes on Friday. I love that they do specials on Fridays. A lot of local places do only happy hour specials or whatever. They don't include Fridays. So anyway, they do at Benstown, and they're amazing. All right, tomorrow morning, of course, I'm going to be at Climbing for a Cause in the morning for a couple of hours to check things out, get the day kick started, probably do a couple Facebook Lives from out there. They have some axe throwing. I really want to throw an axe, and we got to get that on camera. McClintock Distillery, of course, you're not going to throw axes after you have a couple beverages, And then they've got some food trucks out there as well. And of course, you can give to the American Cancer Society Relay for Life of Frederick County. That is what the beneficiary of this amazing event is. And it's going to be a nice weekend. So you got nothing stopping you to go for Climbing for a Cause. Now, if you don't want to climb, no problem. You can still go hang out, maybe play cornhole. You're just going to pay $5. Now, typically, they don't charge money for you to go to Tree Trekkers if you're not climbing, but this is a special occasion. So you're going to donate your $5 and be happy about it, right? And if you don't want to go, you got other plans, you don't want to climb, how about going to treetrekkersmd.com and purchasing some raffle tickets? It's only $1 each, and you don't have to be there to win. So you can do that. And then Mama Cone and I will head over to the Newmarket District Volunteer Fire Company Big Money Bash. Now, I was told there will still be tickets available at the door. $25. All you can eat, all you can drink, okay? And you're going to want to do that responsibly, of course. But my friend Mike Scahill from, I was going to say Old Fireman's Barbecue. From Fireman's Barbecue, yes, they are going to be there for the food. And yeah, I think I called them Old Man's Barbecue last time. So anyway, amazing barbecue. You're going to want to go out there. They are doing all of that to support new markets, purchasing of equipment, upgrading stuff that they need. That's why a lot of these fire companies do carnivals, fundraisers, etc. It is very expensive to get that high-tech equipment to help keep us all safe and make sure they've got top of the line. All right, Home of Everything Frederick opens at 11 a.m. Get over there today. Get your 100th show t-shirt. Or, of course, you can wait until Sunday, which I probably would too. Speaking of crushes, McClintock is having a Crush Fest from noon to 9. So you got to be able to get over there at McClintock, right on South Carroll Street. Now, parking sucks at McClintock, but that parking deck is right across the street next to the Delaplane. Park there. Walk right across the street, down the hill into McClintock, and go get one of their crushes. I'm hoping they're making it with their very best vodka, which is Epiphany. And it is, I've never had a gin crush or a whiskey crush. I might have to try one of those because their Forager's gin and their other gin, I can't remember what that one is called, are very, very smooth. So, McClintock, they're going to be knocking it out of the park tomorrow from noon to 9. All right, on Sunday, you're coming to the Home of Everything Frederick to see Mama Cone and I, 401 North Market Street, noon to 2. You can, that's what I meant when I said I wanted to update the calendar. That's what it meant. Okay, you're just going to have to listen, and then I'll update the calendar when I get done here. All right, we are selling our 100th show t-shirts for just $15, normally $25. You can get yours for just $15 only on this Sunday from noon until 2. Okay? Noon until 2 while I'm there. And while you come and buy that, I'm going to give you some Maryland Lottery scratch-offs, maybe a magnet to put on your car, okay? Maybe a sticker to put on your laptop or your drink bottle. All right? I'm happy to do that. All right, so come by and see us on Sunday. And then looking at next week, more and more amazing events going on throughout Frederick. So check out that calendar. Go to promocircus.com and you can find out what is happening, including all of the back to school holidays and delays, when they go 4 hours late, get out 3 hours early, Fair Week, all that stuff is on that calendar. All right, let's talk about who is doing good in our neighborhood. Doing Good in the Neighborhood is sponsored by Candles by B&L. They specialize in handcrafted soy wax scented candles. Sandra is doing a phenomenal job. Also, if you stop by the home of Everything Frederick, you can pick up one of her candle bouquets. It is literally a basket filled with flower-shaped candles all together, but individual. You can pull out each individual flower and burn it as a candle. It is so spectacular. Great gift. If you're looking to give a gift to somebody, that is a great gift. Candles by B&L is a woman, minority, and veteran-owned local business. Go to candlesbybnl.com. They'd like to light up your mood one candle at a time. All right, Brooke Desantis is the founder of Love for Lochlin. The way that the organization got started is, a tragedy. It really is. But she and her husband, Bill, are vowing to not let that happen to another family. And she's going to talk about their fundraising event coming up on September 21st. Here is Brooke Desantis.
1 North Market Street. I'm here with Brooke Desantis, the lovely and beautiful Brooke Desantis, founder of Love for Lochlin.
Yeah.
And you guys have an event coming up in September that we're going to talk about.
Yes.
But for those people who lived under a rock and don't know anything about Love for Lochlin, let's tell them in the way you spoke to me about it the other day.
Okay.
Dumbing it down for those of us who don't know all about what you're dealing with.
Okay.
All right. Love for Lochlin.
So it started with our 5-year-old son, where we could not get our flu vaccines, which ultimately resulted in those not understanding what to look for sepsis.
Right.
And if we had earlier treatment, he might still be here.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, facilities, for instance, they aren't mandated to follow by certain protocols. So
Right.
if a patient comes in with a possible stroke, we have a protocol that we have to follow, but there's not one for sepsis.
Right. And what you're saying is this standard protocol, like for a stroke, no matter whether you're at your family physician, urgent care, emergency room, they're all doing the same thing.
Yep.
But when you go into any of those places with flu-like symptoms or the complaints that, and I do know it's complex, but still nobody's kind of checking all the same boxes and providing the same treatments for those things. And this is what you're vowing to try to change.
Yep. Make it universal.
Yeah.
Everybody can use it and have earlier treatment.
Yeah.
Saving money and lives.
Yeah. Well, I've learned more about sepsis and the flu and your organization in the last probably 6 weeks, and I've known you for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad that we've had the time so that I understand, and we want to make sure everybody else does too, because you were telling me in Frederick alone, the pediatric deaths that we've had from starting as sepsis, right?
Yeah.
I think the 1 month we met, the month previous was like 17.
It was 17 pediatric cases that we were working.
I mean, that was shocking. That's a shocking number to me in Frederick.
Yep.
That we had that and that nobody is talking about it.
No.
Other than you, obviously. But that should be, to me, we should all know those numbers.
We should know those numbers and what it looks like, because flu is not just the only cause of sepsis. It's anything that's viral or bacterial.
Yeah. And that's what makes your job hard.
Yeah.
Right? So sepsis is the infection from any of those things that then leads to somebody's death.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's, I think, the biggest challenge.
It is.
Right? Because it's not just, do you have spots? Do you not have spots? You know what I mean?
It's how your body's talking and knowing that love language.
Yeah.
The thing that a lot of people are starting to learn.
Yeah.
How it talks to you.
Yeah. And that, I think it's really important. I think the education that you guys provide to providers, emergency room, urgent cares, nurses, you work a lot with the hood nursing students at your clinics and things that you're doing, so that you're educating people from the minute that they're kind of in the world, and hopefully then spreading that knowledge.
Yeah. For them or for somebody else.
Right.
And that leads into what the other aspect of what we do, and that's the ground and pound, is what we call it.
Yeah.
Seeing that everybody has those essentials to prevent one from getting sicker.
Right.
Or to stop it from happening in the first place.
Right. And so your big focus then is with the community of people that do not access healthcare regularly.
Yep.
And may ignore signs of things far longer than others would. So you have a marginalized population, the homeless population, all of these people. You're in that world every day, pretty much.
Every day. 24/7.
Yeah.
It feels like. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have really tried to make an impact to them on the education part, the vaccination part, and working with other community groups to help them.
To share the resources.
Yeah.
And it's been crazy to see how many people have not gotten a vaccine or seeks treatment because they just didn't know the basics of what that job was supposed to be.
Right.
So a lot of people don't know why they get a vaccine,
Yeah.
what its job is. So helping them understand that
Yeah.
and giving it to them for free.
Right. Yeah. And so you get funding so that you can buy the vaccines and procure them. You have a beautiful new vehicle.
Yes.
That you just buried at Hill Street and had to get bailed out.
Yeah.
That's a story for another day. But you're always out at these community events. You work a lot with the health department here locally, but you're also trying to make an impact statewide and eventually nationally, I'm sure, to get people to pay attention to what the impact positively can be if you focus.
Yeah. So if you act earlier, it's not as detrimental. And it's not just for those who are ill, it's for those who are family member advocating, or for nurses. It could be for anybody advocating in different ways.
Yeah.
It saves lives. It's been proven.
Yeah.
So, and with information that we've just been able to collect, there are over 2,000 people that we've surveyed, and 98% of them do not know what other community resources are to help them with that impact.
Yeah, so you're a funnel, right? You're the conduit to a lot of other resources that that they can get access to, and helping them integrate into this community and kind of be a bigger part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of resources I didn't know about working in the hospital and how that impacted people when they left and how it could have stopped them from returning.
Yeah.
So that's really important.
Well, and ultimately, right, that's your goal.
It is.
The goal is that, you prevent people from getting sick enough that they have to utilize the emergency department so that somebody who comes in with another emergency is getting the care and attention they need, rather than by something that's preventable.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you have an event coming up.
Yes, I'm excited.
September 21st.
Yeah.
And it is at Attaboy.
Yeah.
And it is, you've seen it, called the Sepsis Gala. The marketer in me hated that name, so I've kind of come in as well. But I noticed you did put the hockey. Look, it is a party.
Yeah.
It is a party to have a great time. It is hockey themed. You guys love hockey.
Yes, that was Lochlin's love.
Yeah.
He absolutely loved hockey.
Yeah. So who doesn't love hockey? Hockey's great. And we're talking ice hockey, but I guess field hockey would work too. But anyway, you're going to come to Attaboy on September 21st. You're going to buy those tickets to help continue the work that Brooke and Bill and the team are doing. But it's going to be a fun afternoon.
Yeah.
You got a lot of stuff.
A lot, and when you attend, you get to meet the new hockey team for Hut.
Oh, nice. Yes, the ladies, the ladies hockey team from Hood College, the ice hockey team. That is awesome that they have an ice hockey team.
I know. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited for what they're going to be doing.
Yeah, so it's going to be a shootout.
Yeah.
So you're going to have a shootout versus the ladies from the Hood Women's. Did we have the name for them yet?
They haven't released it yet.
Oh.
So they're going to be releasing it soon, and all of our players arrived today.
Oh, fun.
So they all just arrived today.
Yeah.
So
that's going to be great.
Yeah.
There's also going to be an opportunity for you to purchase a puck cake made by our friends at Canapes. And inside one of the cakes is a hockey stick.
Yeah.
And if you get the hockey stick,
You get an all-inclusive vacation.
all-inclusive vacation. And the pucks are only $10.
Yep.
How many pucks are you going to have?
70.
70. I'd buy 10. Just bring $100. Put them down, buy the 10 cakes, increase your chances and odds of that.
You get to crack it open.
Yeah.
If you can.
And then eat it, because that'll be delicious, because Canapes made it.
They don't fail.
No, never. They made my wedding cake. And then you're going to want to bring some funds so that you can perhaps hold the Stanley Cup.
Yes. So somebody's going to go home with the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
For that.
Yeah. That's going to be phenomenal. The way you win is by donating the most by the end of the night. So it's going to change hands, I think, throughout the evening.
You're outbidded, you loser.
Yeah, you lose it. Lose it. I love it. I love it that it is good. So in your face.
Wow.
It's going to put a lot of pressure on some people.
Yeah.
So you're going to want to extend that credit line a little bit for September 21st so that you can make sure to go home, and you get to keep the cup for the year, right? Until next year.
Yep. So we have our next hot.
There you go.
And it's not a dress-up event.
No, this is jeans and hockey jerseys, or if it's still warm out, a t-shirt, shorts, flip-flops, have a great time. Your ticket includes Mission Barbecue food.
Yeah.
And the
bar.
open bar at Attaboy, including wine, right? You guys have wine?
Yes.
Okay, so there's some wine options, I think, or some sort of, I know they had seltzer last time I was there.
So we have the house beers, and we're going to have some mixed drinks.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to be a little bit of everything.
Nice.
So it's not one size fits all.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything.
I love it. I love it. Plus, it's going to be a lot of fun. So grab your friends, grab your tickets, get your tickets. This is for all you over 21ers who want to have a good time. Get Uber on speed dial.
Yeah.
Come have a great time. Hang out downtown after.
Yeah.
But Love for Lochlin is the place you go for those tickets. You're going to hear from Brooke and Bill at that event, too.
Yeah.
And what else is that? It's really mostly just, quick words from you guys. Have food, having some drinks.
And you're going to hear the testimonies of some of those who have been impacted within our community.
Oh, nice.
From sepsis.
Okay.
So they're all different stories.
Yeah.
So-
Well, you touch a lot of different people, for sure. So, all right.
So-
Get your tickets. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you.
Oh, that's going to be a great event. I think I'm just going to give her $100, and somebody's going to have to do my cakes because I have family weekend at University of Maryland that weekend. So I'm going to miss the event, but it's going to be a great one. And I'm sure you can support or just donate if you feel inclined for the cause. But it's going to be a fun afternoon. All right, quick break. Then we're back with Jennifer Carpenter from Nevermore Weddings and Events and Jenuine Yogi. One business wasn't enough. She's doing two. And in fact, she actually does way more than that. And we revisit Shannon Flannery to talk about the group Everything Frederick and More, which is her creation. All right, it's all coming up right after this.
The Crab Shop is open. Join Habitat for Humanity of Frederick County, Maryland for the 9th annual Blue Crabs and Blueprints celebration on Saturday, August 24th at the Walkersville Carnival Grounds. This family-friendly day includes crabs from JB Seafood, food trucks, live music, and yard games. This fun-filled day supports Habitat's home repair and home build programs, making a difference year-round right here in Frederick County. Crabs must be pre-ordered by August 19th, so don't delay. Get your crabs now for this Maryland-style crab feed.
Dream Free Art, Frederick's first and only splatter room. New location, new beginner-friendly artful shenanigans for all ages. Come sling paint and make a masterpiece in Dream Free Art's splatter room, or join us for a fun and unique art experience. Book your next birthday party, corporate event, date night, or family outing at dreamfreeart.com to unleash your inner artist today. Dream Free Art. Free your creativity.
A&S Construction, a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and it's right here in Frederick. A&S Construction specialize in roofing, siding, windows, gutters, patios, and decks. Call 301-703-2157 or email info at at ansconstruction.net. Of course, you can visit them online as well, ansconstruction.net. Check out their social media. Sandra posts a lot of the testimonials from her customers. And right now, Good Morning Frederick viewers can get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. I recently visited Sandra on a job, and on Monday, I will have some of that interview and visit checking out what she was doing for a local customer, which is phenomenal. All right, let's talk about who is making our market phenomenal. Market Makers is sponsored by Antietam World Travel Service. Why trust Antietam World Travel Service to coordinate your vacation? Very simple. They're a full-service travel agency to save you countless hours of online research. They have relationships with all the suppliers that are going to give you the best value, and they monitor your bookings for unexpected schedule changes and alert you. When you work with Antietam World Travel Service, you get convenience, experience, and connections. Go to AntietamTravel.com now and get started on your dream vacation. Well, my next guest is Jennifer Carpenter, and she is a hustler. Boy, is she ever. She has Nevermore Weddings and Events, as well as does yoga. And Jenuine Yogi is where you can find her doing that. Let's chat with Jennifer. Home of Everything Frederick with Jennifer from Nevermore Weddings and Events.
Yes.
You came across, well, you came in here one time, right? We met.
Yep, when you first opened.
Was that the night market, the first one?
The first night market, yeah, when you did your open house.
Yes, I remember that. And you do tons of yoga, but you also do weddings and other events.
Correct.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I do, my background is actually in biology and environmental science. I was a single parent for a long time, so
You hustle.
Yeah.
You hustle. Yeah, that's what you got to do. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't a single parent, but I was a hustler. Like when bills are due and you think, holy God, I got $20 and I need 300 more. What do you got to do? Yeah, I was the same.
So I did my undergrad late. I just got my master's last year, and my son graduated last year.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So we made it. He lived for 18
years.
He
survived. You got him through. You did what you were supposed to do. Wait a minute. So, but how long you've been doing your weddings and events since when?
As a business, as Nevermore, 2.5 years now. So we're pretty new.
So you still went and got your master's. Look at you.
Yeah,
You
it was
didn't
important
give up
to me.
on that.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's something that I've always wanted, and I put my kid first and scheduled. Daycare was really hard to pay for, so I had to make my schedule work so that I was home to deal with that. And then as he got older, my workload increased, and I graduated with my undergrad right before COVID, and then when COVID came, I was like, I need to continue. So.
Good for you for sticking to it. That is amazing. That's a really big accomplishment.
Yeah.
So well done.
Thanks.
I'm going to pat you on the back.
Thank you.
Okay, so as you're hustling, you kind of fall into this, hey, I think I can put together these weddings and events for people. And that's going well?
Yes, it's going very well. So with the wedding piece, I mean, I already had a presence with vendors because I work over at Delaney's and Walker's Overlook for a while, which made kind of indoctrinating myself into the system a little easier.
Yeah.
And then through the yoga piece that I do a lot of donation-based things. So we've raised a little over $8,000 this year for various rescues and nonprofits.
Yes.
I'm hoping to get 10,000 by the end of the year, which would be great.
Oh, well, hey, anytime somebody's up for a goal, I'll help you out.
Thanks,
anytime.
thanks.
Yeah, I think I get sent a couple of the events that you do separately, and then I get yours as well from a lot of the rescues and stuff like that too.
Very
nice.
nice.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's important to me we had a lot of people help us. I do a lot of work in food security as well, so making sure that there's healthy, accessible food, it just feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
so.
sure. for sure. Now, your degree, now, do you think you're going to use it?
I use my day jobs with Appalachian Trail Conservancy, so I have been
you're
there.
using your degree
Yeah.
for that, yeah. So what does that look like every day for you?
I have worked remotely for them for 12 years. So about 2 years before I graduated with my undergrad, I was looking for something to do my final project with, or some kind of internship that was relatively easy. And I sent probably 60 different letters out over email with no response, except for them. My supervisor and mentor at the time brought me in. I worked for Appalachian Trail Conservancy probably for 3 years, free as an intern, which was fine because it was what I wanted to do, and it felt important. What I do for them is I am their land trust or land stewardship manager. So they have properties that either sit next to the trail or in some kind of proximity. People either put easements on them to protect the ecological value of the property, or we have properties that we own in fee, and our responsibility is to take care of those the same way.
Okay.
So I'm using it. And I love my job there. It gives me flexibility. A degree in environmental science isn't going to make you $1 million.
Because you're trying to save the planet,
yeah.
right?
The service component is far more important to me than the money.
All right, so yoga, I have really always wanted to get into it. I just can't. Why?
People don't like to slow down. So if you are used to moving, keeping a calendar, keeping your brain on that rate. I did it because I had needed a 1-credit class at Hood in my undergrad. And I was taking anatomy, two back-to-back anatomy classes, and I needed something where I just more or less
honesty.
could take a nap for 45 minutes. And I loved it. It was something that spoke to my nervous system. I have chronic Lyme as a symptom of working for the trail, because most of the properties I work on are uncleared. So I'm clearing, crawling.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but I was doing a lot of high impact stuff and couldn't anymore.
Yeah.
And it works for me, and I teach a little differently in a way that works for others. So
yeah, that's great. I might have to come try it. I think I just want to do the puppy goat stuff though. And
puppy
just
goat
play
stuff's
with
pretty cute.
Yeah. Puppy yoga would be great. It's funny you say that. Michael here at the shop and I were just talking about how we love watching other people outdoors, and we're just not comfortable outside.
Yeah.
And exactly, you just talking about the crawling and the not for me. Look, I think it's awesome. I'm so glad there are people like you looking out for our Appalachian Trail, because that obviously is something we should be protecting. And I think Julie Christensen from Hippie Viking was saying, I think, how many miles of the Appalachian Trail do we have here?
2,900 plus. I can't tell you how many acres we protect. It's somewhere close to 6,000.
Oh, nice.
And that number is progressively growing. We're picking up a couple properties a year.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. What are your goals? Like I know you have some goals to raise some money, so you need to keep us in touch with how that works, because you're doing a couple Make-A-Wish weddings, you said.
I have a couple. It's for Wish Upon a Wedding, which is
sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm calling them that just to give people the visual, which it's really hard to explain that without making.
Make-A-Wish isn't like, no, not us. Yeah.
But so that popped up in my feed literally yesterday morning, and I put feelers out to a whole list of vendors that I normally work for. Every single one of them said yes. So one of them is already pretty much scheduled with a venue and food and everything. The other one reached out to me today, and I just need a venue for that in Annapolis. So.
Oh, very sweet.
So
I mean, look,
big
I think
turnover.
anytime you can give back to make someone else's life a little bit better, I think that's a great thing, and you get that back tenfold. I think the universe pays you back some way or another, for sure.
I hope so. I just think it's important to, if you can take this much off of somebody's plate, it means the world.
Yes.
Especially when you're under that much stress.
Yes,
So.
absolutely. Other than the fundraising and doing these things, are there any goals that you want to make this year, or is there any place you'd like to do something that you haven't yet?
Good question. Not really. I'm pretty much, we're growing at a pretty decent rate. hired my first staff for the wedding piece a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
Growth-wise, I'd just like to continue building and bringing people in. My rates are a little bit lower for things, and I do that on purpose because I want to make it accessible. And I've worked with a lot of bad vendors, is a bad way to put it. But the offering wasn't what was reflected or expected.
Yeah.
And those people paid $3,000 to $6,000, and I just can't. I can't bring myself to do that.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's fair.
Yeah.
It is a lot of work, though. So I kind of like to stay put and maybe grow a little bit, but
Okay.
we're
So
cruising right
how
along.
can people reach out to you?
I have two different Instagram and Facebook. So you can find us at Nevermore Weddings and Events.
Okay.
For Instagram and Facebook for that, it is also Nevermore Weddings and Events for both.
Okay.
And then for the yoga piece and all the fundraising, it is Jenuine Yogi with a J.
Yeah.
And it's the same way on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah. Has there been any challenge for you that you've kind of overcome, other than obviously doing the schooling, being a single mom, kind of making it work, but business-wise, any particular challenges you've had to overcome?
Across the board, it is, with the environmental science and Appalachian Trail thing, it's a very heavily male-driven, older male-driven community. And quite honestly, for a long time there, I was one of the youngest people that worked there. And trying to access that community is real hard because it's very limited, and it goes through different territories. So that's different, but it's getting better. With the yoga piece, I teach differently. I run on the spectrum a little bit, so I teach with my eyes closed for the most part, more so because if I stare at you like most people are taught to teach yoga, it messes with my head. I'm worried about what you're doing, what you're thinking. Do I look like an idiot? Am I stuttering? But during COVID, because all the studios were closed, I was doing yoga probably 6 days a week in the studio, and then couldn't do it anymore.
Right.
And for my entire life, I struggled really hard working out at home and had to figure out a way to do that. So when there weren't any online classes, a lot of the nationwide studios were doing podcasts. So they would record that class audibly, and I would sit there and listen to it, more so to figure out how they're cueing without people looking at me.
Oh, yeah.
To be able to relay that message a little easier.
Yeah. That's great.
But it seems to resonate with people pretty well. It brings a group of people that wouldn't normally come to a studio.
Yeah.
We're at Rockwell East on Wednesdays at 6:30 every week. We're at Frederick Social every Saturday at 10 a.m. right now.
Yeah.
And then the other classes are all over the place, interspersed.
Well, I have her whole schedules on our Everything Frederick calendar. You can check it out anytime. Just go to promocircus.com and you'll see it right there under Everything Frederick Live. We really appreciate you taking the time today. Wish you all the best in all your little things that you're involved in. And I don't mean little like they're not important, but you're doing a lot of different stuff, which is great. I think sometimes diversifying is pretty fun.
It's a lot of fun. It keeps me on my toes.
Yes, that's right. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. She's really great. And if you need an event planned or want to do some yoga, she'd be a great person to do it with. All right, let's find out about some interesting people in Frederick. People of Frederick is sponsored by the Great Frederick Fair, coming September 13th to 21st. Tickets are now on sale for the concerts Flo Rida, Bachman Turner Overdrive, Tracy Lawrence with Sarah Evans, Beach Boys, Riley Green, and Casting Crowns are all playing live here in Frederick. You don't get many opportunities to see local bands, or not local, bands locally like this. Go to greatfrederickfair.com to get your tickets now, and do not buy tickets from anyone on social media. Okay, I'm putting that out there to you now to save you a lot of drama. All right, Shannon Flannery, good friend of mine, And when I reached out to her about this opportunity, she did not even hesitate. She's a great person, gives back to this community in huge ways. And I got a chance to catch up with her again because she was on our first show. And I wanted to get her back as close to the 100th show as possible. And today is show 98. Gotta love it. Here she is, Shannon Flannery. Back revisiting my good friend Shannon Flannery at the home of Everything Frederick, where I shoot a lot of my videos. You've been so gracious to allow me to do that.
I love seeing your videos here.
I mean, it's hard to believe. I came to you in March asking you or telling you, hey, I quit my job. This is what I'm going to do. And you said, hey, come on, do whatever you need to do here. And I really am so grateful for that. You still, and I said this the first show, and we're now coming up to my 100th show.
Yes.
Which is crazy.
It's amazing.
Have really indirectly made such a huge impact on so many of the businesses I talk to every day. And I know you hear about it every now and then, you know, but I just want you to know it is confirmed by all these people that you have literally saved so many businesses by establishing this group, Everything Frederick and More. And I know you're humbled by that. You don't like the spotlight, so I've got her cornered. She can't go anywhere now. I mean, really, I know you could have never predicted that this is where it would be. 133,000 people are part of this group. But how does it make you feel to know that you had a hand in kind of helping them?
It makes me feel blessed. The whole reason why I started Everything Frederick was really because God brought it to me. And I don't think if he hadn't, that we wouldn't be at 133,000.
Yeah.
And the whole purpose was to help our businesses and our community, and it's done that and so much more.
Yeah, it really has. It really has. And I think, you know, and I even said this to you back in March, and, you know, I've known you for a long time, actually.
Yes.
Back when you were in an elf costume
Yes.
for a dog rescue event years ago, almost 10 years ago, actually.
Amazing.
And your heart is... I was drawn to it in the fact that when I had this opportunity or made this opportunity for myself, I knew I wanted to bring it to you because we're very aligned in that, being passionate about the community, passionate about giving local business an opportunity, a leg up, helping nonprofits and giving back. And so being aligned like that, it's just so nice to work with somebody who really sincerely wants everybody to do well.
I agree.
Yeah, it's been really good.
It has. That's why I made us that shirt.
Yes, we're gonna
Rebels
I meant to wear
with
it
the
today.
cause.
I know we're gonna. I forgot.
I
need
forgot
the memo.
too.
I know. We need the memo. But yeah, we are rebels with a cause because really, again, it's all about the community. It's all about the people. And you know, even with our social.
Yes.
Once a month social.
Yeah.
You didn't think anybody was going to show up.
I know, and here they are.
Here they are. Here they are. And I love that because I think people feed off of our positive energy.
Yeah.
And they know that this is kind of the safe space where they can come and just have fun and relax.
And they've said that. They said that they love coming here, and even the new people, they've heard that it's relaxing, nothing's expected from you, just to come and be like, hey, I'm so-and-so.
Yeah.
This is what I do. What do you do?
Yeah. I love it because I have much deeper conversations here because you have the opportunity to really listen to somebody and really talk to somebody.
That's true.
And that's good too.
Yeah.
What is on the horizon for you coming up? Any big plans?
You mean for here? For me?
I know, every single day we're like, what are we going to do here today?
Not sure what's on the horizon for Shannon, but no one ever knows that.
That's right.
But for here is just to continue to grow this. The community has been so accepting of it, and it's been wild. I mean, I would say more than 50% of the people that come in, they have no idea what Everything Frederick is. And that says a lot considering we have 133,000 members.
I know.
And then they find out what it is, and they're like, oh my God, what is it? Everything Frederick? It's like, more now. Because people kept...
Just get that right.
And, you know, people are coming here and working, and we're selling local artists and stuff, and we're having events here. Businesses are coming and using the conference room. You're interviewing businesses here.
Well, that mural behind me is like, I'm telling you, your son and his friend
They did an amazing job.
Amazing. That is the perfect backdrop to.
You can just see the heart that went into it. I mean, they're both excited about it.
For sure. And when you come into the shop, very often you might see Michael here manning the desk and the shop, along with Tara, Shannon's sister. And every now and then, Mom too comes.
Yes, Mom comes in and visits every once in a while.
Mom and Mama Cone are best buds, which we love. That's really great. As far as kind of Frederick itself, what are the 3 things you love about this town?
The first main thing is that this town is so loving and embracing. You know, anyone raises their hand and says, I need help, and you have hundreds of people saying, what can we do? And then just the sheer fact that we have, how many nonprofits do we have?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
And that just speaks to the hearts of Frederick, and that, I love that. You know, the other thing that I love about it is that we offer everything, and what you would normally have to find in a large city, you find here. Good restaurants. We have live music. We have breweries. We have wineries. We have distilleries. We have women-owned distilleries. We have women-owned wineries. We have women-owned businesses. And I love all that. And then the third thing, just being close to everything. Like, we're not far from the mountains. It's beautiful here. I mean, literally, being a real estate agent, I drive around all the time, and all the time I'm like, wow, this is where we live. It's just beautiful.
It is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Well, look, if you want to come visit us, which you should, it should be on your list. Please come. 401 North Market Street. If you want to be a vendor or have some of your stuff here, we invite you
please,
to say, hey, I'd love to set up one afternoon or one evening and show off my wares. You are more than welcome to do that. Just come let us know.
And like first Saturdays, we welcome vendors who don't have a brick and mortar, who aren't set up anywhere. If you want to come and sell stuff on our first Saturday, because we try to always have an event that'll bring people in here, reach out to us and we'll set you up.
For sure. Yeah. And we've always got lots of ideas on how we can help you further your business.
Lots of ideas.
We're full of it. We are full of them, those ideas. But really, no, you got a lot of great brains in this building, and we would love to help you get even farther. So,
yes.
Shannon Flannery, the founder of Everything Frederick and More, and an amazing real estate agent. If you're buying or selling, this is who you got to call. And come on down to 401 North Market Street anytime.
Yes.
Well, anytime Thursday to Sunday.
Yes.
Anytime.
Or whenever we have an event.
Or whenever we're having an event.
Yeah.
We have lots of them here. So check it out. All right, you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, I love it down there. So much fun. 401 North Market Street. All right, everybody. Coming up on Monday, Derek Shackelford, one of the people being featured on the sports mural that is going to be hopefully put up next year. Tyler and Donna Mead from Ken's Automotive and Transmissions join me. Sandra from A&S Construction will be featured. And Possum Pets, sponsored by Pet and Home Care, and they are hiring. If you're looking for a job and you love animals, reach out to petandhomecare.com. All right, head to Good Morning Frederick on Facebook to fill out that 100 Show survey and share the 100th Show social media. And please tell a friend about Good Morning Frederick. All right, get out there, have an amazing day, a safe weekend, and let's be great, Frederick.
Downtown.